Hi, welcome, ghouls, fools, and night owls. It is officially into my own little personal thought. Really dark. By the way, cat hair is amazing. It gets everywhere. Like I found cat hair on my mic, which is crazy because I keep it in my wardrobe, where my cat doesn't go, in the box. Anyway, I digress. So I again originally wanted and planned to record and talk about something else, but once again I find myself in a predicament where I find it difficult because I wanted to get this out before the end of the month, but it's now right officially the end of the month of February. By the time it's gonna be way past February, but I digress. Anyway, point is that I wanted to get this out before February, before the end of February. So this is like basically a blog monthly wrap up. I might show a little thing here too, a thing here or there too. If you see a lot of shit in back of me, that's all my stuff for my recording. Literally everything I needed for recording. The light, the mic, maybe not the books, but this also I need it. So yeah. So I had to take notes because again, as I said, a lot happened. So starting with my boss came back this month. Yeah, she came back from Japan, and as soon as she came back, she needed to stock up on a lot of things. One of the things that she needed to stock up on was like for like soup and stuff. We also saw like ginger and like some kind of like ginger, no, I don't say sauce, but something like that. Anyway, so ooh, yeah, so we needed to restock on all of those things. Breathe. Okay. And so then like more work means less sleep for me because I had to wake up early every morning. And then she left, and even after she left, she still had a lot of work for me to do. So up until this week, it was like she had wanted to do like double orders for the week, like make 2 noodles for the week instead of like the usual 1 per week. Anyway, so we did that. I officially finished writing Daggers and Runes. Technically I finished that last month, and now I'm going through the process of editing it. With that said, I suck at editing. I always hated editing. I always had to drag my feet through the mud whenever it comes to editing. I was supposed to edit last week. I didn't edit at all last week, which is crazy because then I decided like maybe it's not just like the process, maybe it's like my mentality thing. So I was like, maybe if I added extra stuff that I need to work on, I won't be dragging myself through the mud to edit, because I was just editing this story. So now I decided to pick up 2 other stories to edit, which was Cat Shop. What do you call it again? Oh, I also officially finished writing Nikko Shoten and Zombie Dobutsu. I put Zombie Dobutsu on the shelf, so I'll deal with that later. And then I decided to pick up, I also put Nikko Shoten back on the shelf too, but I took that out to edit. And another one I decided to take out edit was don't have official title for this, but Dragon Kid, my mom. I decided to take that out to edit too. So I'm working on those 2 stories to edit, along with Daggers and Runes. And everything is going well except Daggers and Runes. Again, I'm just, when it comes to that story, I think I need some kind of visual because I have an easier time editing other stories with little visuals, even though I don't even concentrate, like especially with Daggers and Runes, which I put on the shelf for a very long time. Not Daggers and Runes, I'm sorry. Dragon and Kid, which I put on the shelf for a very long time before taking it back off the shelf and then working on it again. So I'm having like difficulty like imagining some parts. I'm like, and some parts comes easy. Some parts it's like, it's just, I think it doesn't flow or culminate all together in my mind. Like it's just like part 1 and then a next part and then a next part. And they don't intertwine as much as I think. And I think that's what I should edit now that I think about it and say that out loud. Okay, moving on. I also started doing concept arts on the things that I'm working on. Also, another thing that just hit me that was like I was expecting was the Comic-Con, which Airy Anime Fest, whatever, is coming up next week. I'm not prepared at all. I have nothing prepared. And so I'm hoping to hear back from them that I could postpone it. Like my table, my setting, I could like give it to someone else, and I could like probably, if I didn't pay already, because that's the only thing, I'm just concerned if I paid for this table already. If I didn't pay for it, if I could get a refund, and if I didn't, that's fine. I'll just reapply for the next time, because they'd have plenty more throughout this year, and it's on like a one-day event, which is fine. I'm hoping to get one in June, July. I did not realize how fast time comes, especially when everything in life hits you and you just can't get out of it. Anyway, also I started working on 2 more stories. So you see these books. One of these 2 stories is one of them is technically a spin-off of Daggers and Runes. I'm making it like a graphic novel. Yeah. And the other one is a story that I had a fanfic that I kind of had in my head, but mixing it up with BitLife, like the game. So I was taking those 2 elements and putting them together. Anyway, so there is that. I also officially finished Read Bootcamp, which is one of the things I wanted to talk about. One of the stories I wanted to, the videos I want to make was a story and a review of Bootcamp, but that I think will take a while. So I'm pushing that back again. So I had to also rethink to how to visualize Daggers so I could edit it better, more efficiently, and put everything, all stories together to make it all flow cohesively from like the cause and effects. So I think that's that's holding me up on that, because there are cause and effects, but it doesn't line up properly, at least not in my head. Now I don't think it's lining up on a page either. Anyway. So yeah, I'm feeling overwhelmed because also the cons are coming up really fast, and there's another one is coming in May. So, but that one, yes, May. So that one I have more time, but still not a lot of time. So I've got to prepare for those cons. Now I'm hopefully finish at least 1 or 2 illustrations, so I could have them. And I'm thinking of making a book, but I need the supplies, so I need to start ordering those things so I could put those things together. I'm also really need to think about getting a driver's license so I could drive myself there. Also, another thing that happened recently. Oh, okay. And that's it for those. So finishing wrap up. These things happen most recently. Word of the dentist. So I've been getting fillings from my dentist. Most of the fillings here is fine. But it's just this side of the face, this side of my teeth that keep messing up. The fillings keep falling out. So then I went to another dentist. They can't fill up here because my insurance, but they fill on here. And thankfully, I got this taken care of. They're still there. They were fine. Not gonna jinx it. But this one is still hurting me, and I start feeling pain in my mouth. And so hopefully next week I will see the dentist and they'll take care of it. But jumping off of that, another thing that's been keeping me busy. I had to take this mandatory program. It has 2 workshops for 2 weeks, and unfortunately I'm not able to attend that workshop, so I have to write again more emails, talk to more people to get those pushed back. Also tax day coming up, so I handled that last night with my mom. Oh my gosh, yeah. So yeah, but jumping all over the place. I'm sorry. Most of it was good here until the end. But yeah, I have to take these mandatory workshops, and that's eating up my time. So there's those things too. And since I can't take those during the week because I work part-time most of the week, except for Friday, which is today, which is why I'm able to do this video at night. I just came from that workshop. I'm having trouble. Things are like piling up and having trouble finding time to do things that I want to do and I need to do. So there's those things. So do I have anything else to add? I feel like I talk a mile a minute. I'm sorry if I talk so fast. I'm just a naturally fast talker. I've been slowing down for work. I talk slowly for work, but like when it's personal, I'm just like fast. So hopefully you got all that. Hopefully I threw some visuals for you. Anything else? Oh, last thing. Because I'm going to do it today. We're going to do more today. I also finally got the supplies for my sewing, for my corset. Yay! I also bought some patterns, but I'm not going to work on use those patterns I bought. I'm just going to use a pattern that I made using the old corset that my mom bought me for Christmas that was way, 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 way too small. I adjusted the size, and it seems like it would fit me. Fingers crossed I size this properly, and I'm now going to start putting it together. I kind of did. I cut out the patterns for it. I was remeasuring it together to figure out the seam allowance, because I also got to put a seam allowance for when I'm putting and wrapping in the bones. So I have to think that through too. I keep looking at me from the camera. I have very bad eye camera contact. Anyway, so yeah, I have to do that. And I'm just like, sorry if I look away, I'm just thinking. So yeah, I have to do that. And so those are the things that are in my mind that I have to focus on and do. Also, yeah, that's a driver license too. So instead of just waiting until I have free time to do a driver license, I'm just going to sign up for that and just get that over with. So here's to March. Let's see what happens. Cheers. Thanks for watching. If you got this far, thank you again. Once again, thank you. Hearts are all around. Mwah. Until next time. Bye.